Executive summary. Our objective: be a real-time flood warning system using local sensor and weather forecast processed by a smart cloud platform. Our core technology: ESP32 microcontroller, water level sensor, rain sensor, weather API, cloud server, and Telegram bot API. Our target: high-risk flood zone in Malaysia and positioning with the region in action. The impact: deliver timely context aware flood alert via Telegram to enable faster response and reduce harm to people and property. Introduction: Floods are a major problem in rainy season across ASEAN, including right here in Malaysia. Current warning system can sometimes be too slow, too expensive, or don't reach everyone in danger. We are using smart internet connected sensor (IoT) cloud server for thinking, and online API like Weather and Telegram to build a faster, smarter, and more affordable flood alert system. Problem statement: Today flood warnings are often too slow and don't predict the danger soon enough. Many hard-to-reach or high-risk areas lack good systems to monitor flood level or heavy rain. Because of this, people might get flood warning too late to evacuate safely. Objective: to make flood alert faster and more predictive. Second, to make flood monitoring more accessible. Third, to send quick and direct flood alert.
This meeting is being recorded.
Good evening. My name is Vijun Jiang, and I will continue our presentation with existing solution and gaps. Current flood alerts in Malaysia depend on centralized weather station or satellites, which can be very expensive and lack local detail. Satellite data also struggle with detecting small, sudden floods. So our solution is to address this issue: poor localization and high cost. Next, move on to research data. Our system will use three key data sources. The first is real-time data from rain and water level sensor. Second will be flood pattern to define the risk threshold. And third one is a weather API for forecast context to help assess flood risk. Next, move on to solution overview. So our system will rely on these six components, and the system will work from starting to collect data from sensor and weather API, process it locally on the ESP32 microcontroller, and check for flood risk. If a risk is detected, then ESP32 will send a message to the cloud server, triggering the Telegram bot to alert the community. So the process is fast, local, low cost, and it is perfect for rural area. Next, move on to uniqueness. So our solution has three main strengths. The first one is data fusion, which combining rainfall, water level, and weather data for better decision making. Second is scalable and affordable, which only use low cost component for deployment. And third one is forecast context integration, which use weather API for context while using proven threshold for transparency and local adjustment. That's all from me. Thank you.
So we move to value proposition and implementation roadmap. So for the value proposition, we have a real time with a local data, meaning every river has own data. And second, we move to early warning to save more life, meaning around the area, they will receive the message. And thirdly, we have empower community with accessible touch, meaning our system is accessible to user. So we move to roadmap. So firstly, we run this project in a simulation to get a correct result before we deploy it in pilot region where there is river and ditch to use as our data collection and better accuracy for our product before we scaling it into our country. Lastly, we move to conclusion and risk mitigation. So for the conclusion, we are making a smart IoT-based solution for localized flood monitoring, combining with the cost effectiveness with real-time intelligence. And as for the challenge we face, which is network outrage, false positive, meaning we doesn't know our network is usable or not, and power supply in forested area. So for the solution, we have data smoothing, backup storage with periodic recalibration of sensor, and we apply a battery backup for longer survivability. And lastly, we have a local data from a server nearby. Thank you.